they're fertile. They can get pregnant over the phone. Here's the thing, folks. I am married 15 years to my best friend. How many people can say that about your wife? You say that about your wife, your best friend? Family first, right? I love that, man. I'm all about the family. My wife is my best friend. Folks, I have been married 15 years and have no children. I'm married to a Latin woman. I think I found a Latin unicorn. Because they're fertile. They can get pregnant over the phone. That's why I only text them. We have no kids, folks. We have no kids, but we have the next best thing. We got a cat. I'm a big dude with a cat. I'm a villain. I love my cat. I don't want to brag. I rescued my cat. How about that? Round of applause for rescuing an animal. I rescued my cat from a Chinese restaurant. I don't care. I took him right out of the pot. Yeah. They were making some dumb cat. Sweet and sour kitty. General Meow's chicken. I love my cat. My cat is tough, man. Any men here with a cat? I'm the only gay dude with a cat. My cat is tough. He's a 2-bite minimum. I can tell my cat is Italian from Brooklyn by the way he scratches. Then he goes, meow, you doing? Forget about it. That's my cat. Yeah, I think I'm becoming my cat. Are there any men that want to admit they have a cat? Bunch of punks. I do. I have a cat, and I didn't want a cat. Married 15 years, and my wife was like, "Hey, we should get an animal," and I wanted a dog. A man said, "I want a dog." We compromised. We got a cat. That's the thing, folks. Being married to her, she's a good lady. I know that she's my best friend because my mom and dad have been together 54 years. How about that? My sister 42 years, and me and my wife 15 years. So I told my wife the other day, I said, that's it. We're gonna be together forever, because we're a team. She goes, I wanna be traded. I said, what do you mean you want to be traded? When you married me, you hit the jackpot. She goes, penny slots. All right, relax. I said, listen, honey, I love you. You're my best friend. I tell people in the act, you're my best friend. I don't know if you're my best friend. Are you my best friend? And she goes, yeah. So that wasn't believable. And I said, you know why it's not believable? Because my best friend, Vito, would take a bullet for me. Would you take a bullet for me, baby? She goes, no, but I would shoot you. I just got back from Vegas. Has anyone been to Vegas? Yeah. I love Vegas. I love the slogan. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. You know what they say about Provo? What happens in Provo happens before 10 p.m. Little different in Provo. I do love that slogan. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. They're talking about your money. I love Vegas. Just got back from doing shows. Have you guys been there lately? Oh man, it was crazy. Every time I go to Vegas, I do crazy stuff. Like the other day, I got drunk and I went dove hunting. I was pretty good with a gun. I was like, bam, 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 bam. Woo, the magician was pissed. David Copperfield hates me. I don't know if you know this, Italians were the first magicians. Think about it. Yo, Vinny, make these bodies disappear. Because I am Italian, folks. Are there any Italians in the audience? Okay. Any Irish? Irish in Provo, no drinking? That sucks. Yeah, I'm half Irish, half Italian. I'm a Mick Whopper. Half Irish, half Italian. That means I get drunk, then I blow up my own car. And I got a Hyundai. A real man has a truck. I got a Hyundai. My Hyundai's so slow, bugs hit the back windshield. When I lived in Brooklyn, New York, they will steal anything except the Hyundai. I'm not lying. I parked in a bad neighborhood in the towaway zone. Came back a week later, it was still there. And get this, had a new radio in it. Yeah. So yeah, I'm from Brooklyn, New York. Anybody from Brooklyn? I just want to ride home. Yeah, man, I'm in Utah. Brooklyn to Utah. If the guys could see me now, they would think I'm in the witness protection program. We lost Jimmy, man. He's in Utah. My cousin Vito called me. He said, "What's it like in Utah?" I go, "It's just like Sin City without the sin." Yeah, I used to be in a gang. Any gang members here? Any dairy farmers? Yeah. I was in the worst gang ever, folks. I'm Italian. I'm supposed to be in the mafia. But I guess they lost my application. So I ended up in a Jewish gang. Jewish gang. We had the yarmulke, but we were in a gang, so I tilted it to the side. We were like, east side, west side, circumcised. We'll cut you. We'll cut you. We'll cut your taxes. That's what I'm... We'll cut your taxes. I'm not a smart guy, folks. This is all I can do is stand-up comedy. I wasn't good in school. Any college people here? College? What's your grade point average? Questions are gonna get harder. You're not good at quizzes? 3.8. That's okay. I would have kept that to myself. Anybody got a 4.0? Right there? Give a round of applause for majoring and lying. Got a 4.0. For me, college was tough, so I didn't go. Because to get into a good school, you gotta take a test. I'm not a good test taker. You gotta take that test called the SAT. I didn't take that SAT, because I'm not taking a test on Saturday. Let me get an MON, right? No, I didn't go to college because the application was too long. So I had my mommy fill it out. Don't laugh, she's graduating this year. Yeah. Here's the thing about me, folks. I look at things differently. I don't have a big vocabulary. In fact, vocabulary is the biggest word in my vocabulary. I swear to you, just up till the other day, I thought euthanasia meant the kids in China. If you ain't laughing, you're stupider than me, 3.8. Yeah. I thought monogamy was a wood. My wife hates that joke. She goes, "Does that mean you're cheating on me?" Like, what are you talking about? You know I'm monotonous. I thought bipolar meant I was attracted to dudes and bears. You get that in a minute, sir. You know what to do if you're attacked by a bear in the forest, sir?
Lay down.
Lay down and get eaten? I guess that's what you want to do, sir. Does anyone just yell it out? You know what to do? You're supposed to lay down and play dead so the bear can eat you slowly. Now that only works for the brown bear. You do that with the black bear, different situation. You lay down with a black bear, he steals your sneakers. Especially if they're Bear Jordans. I love that joke. I don't care, folks. Let's find out who's in my audience. Where the white people at? Where the black people at? That's why I did that joke about the bear. Are there any Asians here? Any Latinos? I think those were the Asians. Any white women here that like black men? You do? And you with a white guy? Sorry, sir. Let me tell you, sir, it's all right. Look, I'm trying to hold. She ain't going nowhere. That dude's got a white van. I could tell, sir. Ladies, are you scared of the white van? My wife thinks that's a Criminal Minds episode about to begin. She thinks anyone with a white van is a serial killer. That's the thing about it. Now, this is your wife, sir? Okay, so she was a black guy before you. That's okay. Guess what? She'll never go with a black guy again. Because I know. I'm going to teach you a lesson that you don't know about the brothers. I grew up in Brooklyn. I hung out with a lot of black guys. My brother-in-law's black. I love him. He's my best friend. But one thing about him is the brothers are known to have bad credit. So you're good, sir. You are good. Good, sir. You're all set. Where'd you meet this lovely lady?
San Diego.
San Diego. Okay, cool. So you're not from Utah? I thought the Mormons got you, but okay. So you're Mormon?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So you're just visiting? All right. Just for now. And how many kids you got? 4. That's another thing, my little Mormon people. 4 kids. Y'all got too many kids. I'm married to a Latina. I ain't got enough kids. Folks, here's the thing. Who's got more than 5 kids?
Woo!
Who's got 6 kids? You need to get Netflix. You need a hobby, my friend. I love you people out here, man. I've been here for a couple days, checking out, places to rob. I love this place. Love it out here. No, it's good. You guys are good. You're good people, man. But that's cool. Has anyone here ever met on the internet? Right there? Internet? Right there? Good. How long? Up. Oh, in the bad seats. Okay. They think they're online. Screw you. That was funny. What was the name of the website that you hooked up with your man? Neutral. Isn't that a gas? Let me tell you about the internet dating. Maybe it works. Don't break out in the Jerry Springer thing. Relax, folks. Got this. Guys, you think you're hooking up with a hottie on the internet? It's me. I'm lollipop@gmail.com. I asked my wife to marry me and she cried. Is that normal? Not for 2 days. 2 business days. Friday and Monday. Messed up the whole weekend. She got mad at me because I didn't cry. And fellas, you know I cried when I took out money to pay for that ring. I said, this is bull crap. They got me on tape buying that ring at Walmart. It's beautiful Cuban zirconia. It is. My wife wants to have a baby, right? Because she's a Latina, and apparently it's the law. I didn't know there was a 6-kid minimum. Already has the name picked out. Wants to name my son Octavio. Kids are mean. They're gonna tease Octavio. They're gonna call him Octopus. I'm mean. I'm gonna call him Octopus. Come here, you like fish? Get in the bowl with your cousin Calamari. Get in there. Get in there. I guess we'll name him Octavio because that's what she wants to name him. And, you know, I want to continue to be with her, so I got to put my name in there. I got to be the man, right, fellas? Octavio James. Wait, OJ. Nope. Just going to call him Squid. My wife, on her wedding night, she had a little fantasy. I don't know, you guys have what, that falls over here? That bridal veil falls? Yeah, look at the women go, ooh, oh, yeah. Yeah, my wife on her wedding night, she wanted to get romantic in the falls. Ladies and gentlemen, a little geography lesson. We got married in Brooklyn, New York. There are no waterfalls. So I got romantic in the car wash. I did. I'm not afraid to admit it. I turtle waxed that butt. That's all I'm saying. We used Armor All. It was amazing. It was amazing. Oh, man. So I do come from a good family, folks. 54 years, my parents, 54 years together. If all goes well, next week, they're getting married. I'm gonna be the flower girl. So my dad said, you'll be the flower girl. They're so cheap, they don't even have call waiting. Everybody's got call waiting, except for my mom and dad. Every time I call, the phone is busy. By the time I get through, I forgot what I called for. Like, Dad, you gotta get call waiting. He's like, I got call waiting, stupid. If you call and it's busy, you're waiting. I got my parents an answer machine 20 years ago. They just hooked it up last week. My parents know nothing about electronics. The VCR still flashing midnight in the box. Quick impression of my parents leaving the outgoing message. How you doing? We're not home right now. What's wrong with you? What? You say that we're not home. What if a burglar calls and wants to rob us? What are you, crazy? A burglar can call and wants to rob us. Now he knows we're not home, you stupid son of a... Next day I get a phone call. Hey, Jimmy, that answering machine is a piece of junk. We got robbed. They took the answer machine and your father. Get the answer machine back. Because they're crazy, man. My dad is a baseball fan. You guys like baseball? My dad loves baseball. But we're banned from every baseball game in the country. Because he's that guy who yells stuff out drunk from the bleachers. He's like, you suck! You stink! Hey, you on third base! I'll kill you and your whole family! Like, dude, it's Little League. What's wrong with you? I don't care if you bet on the game. You bet against your grandson. Because my dad would gamble on anything. My dad would gamble on gambling. Hey, Jimmy, me and your mother going to Las Vegas. Want to bet 1,000? We lose 500? Everything was gambling. Get me to eat my vegetables as a kid. Bet you $1 you won't eat your vegetables. $1? Done. Pay me. Have your mother pay you. Why? She bet me $2 you wouldn't eat them vegetables. My dad was crazy, man. He was the type of guy that got mad at you if you opened the refrigerator too long. He close the refrigerator door. Close it. He go to. My dad actually drew a map of what was in the refrigerator and how long it took to get the contents out. He thinks to get the milk out, you should be able to get in and out the door without having the light come on. He was crazy. That's the thing, folks. Who has a bad habit? You bite your nails?
Yeah.
You do? You still do?
Yeah.
Man, you don't want to meet my dad. I used to bite my nails right down to the elbow. My dad said, I'm gonna fix that. He put gasoline on my fingernails while smoking a cigarette. Caught me on fire. To this day, when I get a manicure, I stop, drop, and roll. Now, here's the thing. Most kids, when you're little, you get to go to the zoo. You've been to the zoo, right? Probably a million times as a kid. Lucky people from Utah. In Brooklyn, my dad was a gambler. We didn't go to the zoo. We ended up at the horse races. I remember the first time I went to the zoo with my mom. She's like, what can I get you? I go, $5 on the hippo, $10 on the giraffe. The monkey won. Yeah. That's the thing, folks. I do come from a family of crazy people, but my family, they're good. 54 years, man, together. And the thing about them was they disciplined us. Have you guys been disciplined? Yeah. Let's find out. Round of applause if you were spanked as a child. Round of applause if you were spanked last night. Is this wrong? My dad used to get drunk and sometimes spank my friends. I'm like, dude, he's not yours. Neither are you. All right, beat his butt. I hate that dude. I hate that dude. My sister puts my nephew in the timeout chair. Timeout. Yeah. My dad had something like timeout. He called it belt out. As soon as he took his belt out, that's when I was like, timeout! My sister puts my nephew in the timeout chair, doesn't hit him, just sits there, screams at him, swings at him, spits at him, and then for 5 seconds becomes Satan. Scares me. She's like, timeout! 60 seconds in the corner! You're in timeout! Let mommy have a timeout! All mommy wants is one timeout! Let mommy have a timeout! You better clap, I broke a blood vessel for you people. I am drunk. Oh my goodness. So, here's the thing, folks. I look at things differently. I come from a family of good people. My wife is a wonderful lady. My parents, my sister, my brother-in-law. My mother-in-law, not so much. I love my mother-in-law, but it makes it hard. She makes it hard to love her. Because she always calls me fat. She's so mean. She's Latina. Does anyone know anyone like that? All mothers, it doesn't matter if she's Latina. All mothers will do the same thing. They will give you a little compliment, or not really. Calling fat's not a compliment. Right? But she does this thing, she'll go like this, she'll go, you're so fat! You need to lose weight, you need to jog to lose, you're going to die, would you like dessert? I made dessert. Eat. Being married to a Latin woman, having a mother-in-law, that's the thing. See, my mother-in-law, I don't speak Spanish. Is there anybody white here that's married to a Latin woman or anything? I took 4, yeah, sir, white guy with a Latin woman? He's like, yeah. What, you roped her? What was that, sir? I got one. How long you guys married?
13 years.
13 years. How many kids you got?
2.
Waiting in the car. 2 good ones?
2 good ones.
Two good ones. A boy and a girl?
Yep.
Excellent. Is this your wife? That's your best friend? That's your girl. Oh, that guy's gonna go home and get a kiss tonight. Yeah. You hear him? That's my girl. I like that, sir. You're the man. Here's the thing, folks. My mother-in-law said that, see, my mother-in-law and my wife speak Spanish. I don't speak. I took 4 years of Spanish in high school. I can't order from the drive-thru at Taco Bell. I'm like, let me get 4 quesadillas. 4 quesadillas. Jeters. That's a Yankee burrito, folks. And what is a chalupa? Is that the dog? Let me get 2 of those. Right? And they speak Spanish. See, my wife won't teach me Spanish. She won't fully teach me Spanish. You're the gringo, sir? The gringo? That's not racist. That's what they call him behind his back. I'm a fat gringo, sir. Yeah. My mother-in-law tells me I'm fat and I'm handsome. For the Latinos, I'm guapo y gordo. You're guapo y gordo, you fat son of a gun, you, sir. Here's the thing, right? Now, my mother-in-law, this is the crazy thing about her. She does Skype with my wife, because my wife will not fully teach me Spanish. She calls it her superpower. No, I'm not gonna teach you my superpower. It's for me. My wife doesn't even speak like that. She has a perfect American accent, but in my head, no, I'm not gonna speak to you like this. But that's what I hear. Folks, I thought I married Sofia Vergara. 15 years later, I look over, Antonio Banderas. I go, kiss me. She goes, no. That's the thing, folks. So they Skype, and my mother-in-law doesn't even know how to Skype correctly. Do you guys know how to Skype? It's insane. She gets there against, like, it's just like her shoulder in the camera. And you just hear, you're like, what is wrong with you? Just put the camera on you. And I know they're talking about me, my gringo friend. I know. I know that they talk about you too, sir. My mother-in-law hates you. I'm teasing, right? No, I know they're talking about me because I listen closely, and Spanish is not that hard to pick up. You can understand. Like here, Fat Jimmy. That's me. Maybe that's not me. Let's listen closer. Idiota. That's me. You don't add an A to the idiot. I know you're teasing. That's idiots. Right. My mother-in-law has another thing that she does. Like, my wife is beautiful, and my wife's actually here. She doesn't want me to point her out, but I'm gonna. Give her a round of applause. She's right up there. Yeah. Now they're all gonna find out how crazy you really are. No, my wife's late. She has a temper. She has a temper like most women. Do you have a temper? You have a temper? You're getting pissed off at me right now. My wife the other day got mad at me because I forgot to put the ketchup cap on the ketchup for 2 seconds. 2 seconds, I forgot. And she threw a pineapple at my head. But I know she loved me because right before it hit me, she cut it into her fruit salad. She was like, eat. Now, my mother-in-law said this. This is insane. I've never heard anyone say this. Have you guys, if you can understand what I'm saying. My mother-in-law, the other day, I said, your daughter is so beautiful. I love her. She's my best friend. I couldn't imagine being married to anyone else. And she goes, you don't mean it. You don't mean it. I said, yes, I do. She goes, anytime someone says a compliment, it means the opposite. This is what I deal with. A compliment means the opposite. So I got her back. I looked at my mother-in-law. I said, you are beautiful. And she goes, thank you. I said, what? She goes, that don't work on me. Here's the thing, folks. I'm a big guy living in this world, folks. This is the fattest I've ever been. But let's be honest, ladies, and some men, I'm very handsome. For a comedian, I look like a fat Joey Fatone from NSYNC. Folks, I am Joey Fatone from NSYNC. Because his career went bye. Think about it, Fatone Fat One. It's in the name. Right? Here's the thing. A woman the other day told me I look like a fat Brad Pitt. I said, that's not a compliment. I went home and told my wife. I was proud. I said, honey, this woman told me I look like a fat Brad Pitt. She goes, more like armpit. But that's the thing, folks. This is the fattest I've ever been. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm 46 years old. Do I look 46 years old? No, I don't. But if you see me naked, I look 85. Here's the thing, I got that old man thing I'm starting to get. I got this thing called IBS. In fact, round of applause, where are the big guys at? Round of applause for my big guys. This guy, he can't even clap. Yeah, all right, you see me, I see you. Me and you, sir, I know what you got. We got a disease that people don't know about, skinny people. Where's my skinny people? You, boom, skinny. Me and this dude hate you. Look at him. Stand up and look at him. He's skinny. He can do push-ups under a door. He could hang glide on a Dorito. Right? See, we got this disease that you skinny people don't know. You have a thing called metabolism. Me and this dude eat our metabolism. Right? This is what happened the other day. I got this thing called IBS. You got IBS, my friend? Irritable bowel syndrome. Yeah. Irritable bowel syndrome. I Googled it. It's hereditary. It runs in your genes. It does. That's a crappy joke. I don't care. Have you pooped today? That's all I want to know. Have you pooped? Another thing about me, folks, is the thing about my wife that drives me crazy. Because I love her so much, but I'm scared of her. Have you ever been stabbed? That's your wife? How long you guys together?
26 years.
26 years, wow. In a row? All right. That's the thing. The thing about me, folks, I got to wrap this up. I only got a couple minutes left. I do want to tell you the one thing about me that I love more than anything. The thing is, my wife, I got ADD if you haven't realized yet, folks. I'm surprised I'm not doing the show to the octopus. How you like it, octopus? Yeah? I do got ADD. Does anyone have ADD? Yeah. Oh, it's the worst. I was diagnosed with ADD when I was 5 years old. I remember my dad didn't believe him. I said, Dad, doctor said I got ADD. He goes, no, you just an idiot. I said, no, Dad, doctor said I got ADD. He goes, look, I don't care how you add it up. You're a moron. I said, Dad, seriously, doctor said I might be one of them idiot savants. And he goes, well, he's got half that diagnosis right. That's the thing, folks. I'm actually not a bad kid. I don't want to brag. Back in Brooklyn, I used to do a lot of volunteer work as a kid. How about that? Well, the judge called it community service. You say potato, I say probation. No, I do have to wrap it up, folks. I do want to tell you the one thing that is the best part of being married, folks. I don't have to internet date. I have a best friend that I come home to every night. Is that not the greatest thing in the world? Yeah. My wife has been with me for 15 years, married, and now she's been on tour with me. She came with me to the special, and I have to go do a cruise ship tomorrow. I have to go to New Orleans, and that's the thing. Folks, I'm always traveling, I'm always hustling. I always get to stay in nice hotels. VidAngel put me up in a beautiful hotel, suite here, it's gorgeous. The other day, I stayed in the worst hotel in my life. I stayed in the Quality Inn. I should have knew it was gonna suck. They spelled quality with a K. I stayed in the Quality Inn down south, they spelled it with 3 Ks. It was scary. There were no sheets on the bed. I'm just saying, folks. I love that joke. I don't care, folks. All right. Before I go, I do got to tell you guys, I'm a good guy. I went to Catholic school. Did anyone go to Catholic school here? Stupid. You're in front of a bunch of Mormons. I did. I went to Catholic school. I went to the worst. I went to Our Lady of the Ugly Hairy Nuns. You know how women, when they get older, they start getting a little mustache? This one nun had a full goatee. She looked like an extra from a Duck Dynasty video. No, kids, people got beat in Catholic school with a ruler. I got hit with the Bible. I'm not lying. I got a permanent scar that says holy across my body. They would beat me with, this one nun hit me with anything. She was a karate kick my butt nun. Sister Jackie Chan. I don't know what she hit me with. It was like 2 rulers connected by rosary beads. I think she called them nunchucks. I'm not for sure. I'm gonna do that joke again, Aaron. The dude dropped something during my set. I'm gonna do that joke again. You guys are gonna laugh just as hard as you did. Does that sound good, folks? All right, so I don't remember what I was talking about. No. They're gonna edit this in. I'm gonna figure this out. I don't know what that nun hit me with. It was like 2 rulers connected by rosary beads. I think she called them nunchucks. Thank you so much, guys. I love it. Thank you very much. Peace.